Hey, welcome to Powerhouse Tarot. I'm Energy Goddess. Welcome to my lit and growing channel. Here on this channel, I like to do different spiritually related videos and content. If you enjoy it here, make sure you hit the subscription button down below, as well as the post notification bell, so you're always alerted when I upload, okay? Let's get into it, y'all. We have transit talk messages, okay? This particular transit is going to be Sun and Taurus, Moon in Scorpio is the transit we're talking about. Now, when these two energies combine, they're going to bring balance, stability, and basically an energy of contentment. So this is what we have to look forward to as it concerns this particular transit. Let's get into the messages here for the collective as it relates to the transit. Holy Spirit, what is it I need to see? Thank you. Let's see. Okay, first card out we have it in the Hermit energy. Hermit energy is all about preserving your energy for yourself, right? Spending some time in solitude. So during this transit, that might be necessary. Okay. Ooh, and we have about the Four of Swords. Okay, so Spirit wants us to rest. Okay. Spirit's not playing. Some of us really, this is a problem area for us, okay? Feeling like, oh, I got to take care of everything because I'm the only one who can do everything, okay? And I want you to remember that that's an illusion, okay? You need to learn how to delegate responsibility in your life, and that remember that you don't have to take on everything, you know? Utilize the energies around you, okay? To help them, help you get shit done. Okay, this energy of Taurus is very good for grounding work. Anything you want to be grounded on and be stable. And this is the energy for it, okay, when these two energies of Taurus and Scorpio combine, okay? So when you're looking for that contentment, it's going to be here. However, mixed with all the other constellations and transits, right? It may feel like things aren't happening for you the way that you would like them to happen. And I need you to know that that's an illusion, okay? Because if it wasn't, Spirit wouldn't be suggesting, like, take a rest, get in solitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, Spirit wouldn't be hyping you up in that direction if, you know what I'm saying, you weren't taking care of business. I need you to know that, okay? You're in a Ten of Swords. There's something that you've released mentally, okay? When it came to you and how you viewed something, okay, mentally. And that's coming to an end for us here as well for this particular transit. I love it. King of Wands. Ooh. So this is the energy of leadership. Some of you guys are heading into leadership positions, okay? Truly. You're more of a leader than you've ever probably considered yourself. It's just about taking that well-needed time as far as Hermit energy and that Four of Swords to realize that you were chosen. You know, you chose this life, you know, to be that leader, okay? Everybody doesn't get to be the leader. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's a lot of honor. I feel there's a lot to honor in that position, okay? What else? We have about the Five of Pentacles, okay? So there could be something that you feel like you're missing out on. I'm getting fear of missing out for some of us here. This is why your problem area is in the Four of Swords, because you might be feeling like during this transit, I'm missing out on something. But Spirit and the entire universe is supporting you to be content and to be grateful in what you have. And to, this is just a moment of sitting still. You know how that saying, I don't know if it's in the Bible or where it's said exactly, but it's a saying that goes, peace be still, right? And that's what Spirit wants for you, like to find your peace, like just be still. Okay? Because you're not missing out on anything. I need you to know that. This is just perception for you. Okay? Look how, mind you, the key's sitting right there. Door right there. All options right behind that door. What does she do? Or what does he do? He sits and he cries and wallows. You know what I'm saying? When actually you have everything it is you desire, and as soon as you're ready for the opportunities that are being placed in front of you, especially when it comes to some of y'all being leaders, okay? You have a duty and obligation to no one but yourself, okay? And yourself first. I need you to remember that. Tell me more. You got the Hangman, okay? So this is you gaining higher perspective, higher insight, how you're going to move forward. You also have out the Three of Wands, okay? So there's a particular choice. Could also mean travel for some of us here, okay? Talk to me. Seven of Wands, okay? You're very protected, okay? I feel like surround yourself in that healing, nurturing energy, you know? Surround and protect yourself in that energy, you know? Cocoon yourself in that, you know? I feel like spirit, your spirit council, those who love you, those who support you, known and unknown, that they really love you and they're protecting your vision and your plans, okay? Whatever you're leading, you're being led to do in your life, okay? They are supporting this for you, okay? In the outcome, we have out the moon, okay? And I love to see the moon in the outcome. Why? Because it's unforeseen change, but at the same time, change always reveals something to us, okay? We got to get used to it, folks. I know, right? And I feel like big Scorpio's energy is going to help us to be able to take on some of that change. You know what I'm saying? Taurus doesn't like change that much. But Scorpio will help you when merging with Taurus, right? Scorpio will help you, you know, kind of assist you with those issues of commitment and making certain choices that may, you know, feel difficult for you at this time. All right? So you have a lot of divine help and support here. I want to grab some more messages for the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords here, Holy Spirit. We got the Queen of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So remember I was saying some of you guys are leaders. Some of you guys are leading the race when it comes to being an independent entrepreneur. You have to trust your intuition. You have to trust yourself. And that God is not going to bring you this far just to leave you. Like, that's not how any of this works. You know what I'm saying? There isn't. And the more that you remember that, the less confused, the less in deception or illusion you are, right? Because when we talk about our lives, right, it's already written. Even the stuff that we feel like, oh, I'm creating this for myself, you know, you're co-creating with the divine, okay? So it is written for you to have these blessings and leadership. It is written for you to be an independent entrepreneur. You need to know that. You know what I'm saying? So trust your guides. Trust your own intuition at this time, okay, moving forward. For everybody getting this transit message, tell me more about the King of Wands. Because there's something you're leading. You'll be leading. What will the collective for this particular transit be leading here? Okay, so we have a Five of Wands, Four of Cups, as well as the Ace of Wands. I think you're leading a revolution of new energy. I feel like the people in the past who kind of brought us up, you know, from the previous generations, it's like you're birthing a new energy for the new generations to come, okay? And there's an offer here with, they're saying with this Four of Cups, okay? They're saying that there's an offer for you, okay? But the offer is something that is going to be intimidating. It's something that's going to be challenging, okay, for some of us. And they want you to take the conflict when you go about this, right? They want you to take that conflict and be the leader in how you do something in a positive way, how you do something in a more masterful, graceful way, okay? And I think you guys are huge visionaries, and I don't think your dreams are big enough. If your dreams don't scare you, if your goals don't, people don't laugh at them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not in the right place, okay? So I want you to think big, dream big, okay? Nothing's impossible for you, okay? What you're going to do with this, your leadership skills, is you're going to take conflict and show people how to deal with conflict. You're someone who's learned how to internalize conflict and make it something that is useful. Most people only know what that conflict is, just that. They don't know how to take that energy and create a solution. I feel like that's something that you bring to the table, okay? Something you bring to the universe that's going to be helpful for not just yourself, but for others, okay? And that's what I feel you're leading the revolution on, you know, being that leader with dignity, with honor, with integrity. Just sets you apart naturally from other leaders and other curators from the past, you know. Tell me more here, Holy Spirit. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles. Because I don't know what's going on. I know you feel like you lost some. Oh, some of you guys feel like you lost a lover. Some of you guys feel like you didn't learn a lesson that you felt you should have learned from the past. Some of you guys are feeling like you're missing out on a past person that, I don't know if you dated this person, but there was definitely that love was definitely there between two people, okay? And I feel like some of us feel like we're missing out on that right now. Or we just, I'm getting with this Five of Pentacles, this is really truly like you feeling like you're missing out on something. But here's the thing about feeling like you're missing out, right? You're never missing out on anything that's meant for you. Okay? I feel like there's someone that could be coming in from your past. Not gonna lie. There's definitely an opportunity from someone from your past reuniting with you for my collective here, okay? And this could definitely be someone that you were very fond of, someone that you had a lot of love for, and vice versa, okay? Tell me about the Hangman. Tell me about the Hangman. Yeah, so I feel like in order for you to kind of get movement towards your plans or start this new journey, right? I don't want to say this new journey, but to kind of get going with your plans, right? I feel that enthusiasm is needed. You know, there may be a lack of enthusiasm that you may be experiencing. And I want you to realize that that's part of the Seven of Swords message, okay? You have to heal that. Okay, that's a part of something you want to go within yourself to figure out what's making me feel like I can't have it. What is this feeling? Where is this coming from? You have to talk to yourself. You have to talk to your guides. You have to be comfortable in your shell. High Priestess. She's the only one upright out of these two cards. Okay? That's because your High Priestess is the only part of you, your soul, that knows the truth and that'll can stand in it, right? The rest of you, it might be, the rest parts of you, right? Meaning outside of your soul, your physical body, your mental mind, might feel and be presenting you with false narratives. And this is why, the enthusiasm needs to be there, because you actually have it covered. Then you're sitting in a chariot energy too. This is the energy of really being able to get movement going behind your plans, whatever it is that you're going for, okay, on some real shit. So a lot of y'all might look at it like, damn, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, or this is you erasing any self-sabotage, okay? Those thoughts that make you feel like, let's sabotage what we have going for ourselves. Because that's usually what happens when you get going, You get all the way to this point, and then at that point, you get presented all these options, and it's like you start to get this, what do you call it? It's like an imposter syndrome, comes over you, just to make sure that you've healed all those things out. Now, once you can prove to yourself, okay, once you can show yourself that you're not an imposter, okay, you're the real thing, all right, that's when you can kind of live in your truth, okay, is what I'm getting. Let's see. What else? Let's clarify this Seven of Wands. You know what? Let's clarify this Three of Wands. Because I feel like there might be travel for some of us here, or just choice. You making a particular choice that you were indecisive or maybe confused about. Okay? Because again, you had the Seven of Swords energy, and I know there was something definitely holding you back. Okay? From being the leader that you are. All right? Tell me more about the Three of Wands, the choices, travel, etc. So we have out the Queen of Wands, the Six of Wands. Yeah, some of you guys might travel for work. Some of you guys might travel for work. Okay, we have the Sun, Six of Wands. Okay, so some of you guys could definitely be traveling for work. That might be some of the tough choices, or excuse me, some of the tough choices for in your leadership package. Okay, may include you. It's like you stepped up a level in your career path. Some of you guys are leveling up in your career paths. All right, and we have out the Queen of Swords. Clarifying the Three of Wands. I think you've gained a lot of worldly knowledge that has led you to yourself. You know, you were searching for all this knowledge outside of yourself, and all of it led you back to yourself. And I feel like because of that, it's helped you be stronger with your intuition. That's why the High Priestess was out upright, because it's like your spiritual nature that you have cultivated all the way up until this point, right, is very confident, has a deep inner knowing, you know, and that's honestly the part of you that helps you to be the most successful, when you trust and rely on your intuition versus the things that come outside of you to oppose you, whether it be thoughts of other people, or even influence from yourself that wants you to believe that you can't do something when that's bullshit, right? Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Better yet, tell me, we know that we're spiritually protected. What they're saying also too with the Seven of Wands is like, stand your ground, okay? This card really represents like stand your ground. Know that you're in the right spot. Okay, this is all about standing your ground, Seven of Wands. I know everybody says protection. Honestly, this card just means stand your ground, okay? Once you're being presented with something that's trying to oppose you, please stand your ground. That's what Seven of Wands means, okay? I know everybody makes up their own meanings. They don't want to learn Tarot the right way, I know. They don't want to take the time, you know. But that's really what the Seven of Wands indicates. It's about sticking up for yourself, okay? Knowing that you're right in a situation. And because you're right, guess what? You get to stand with all authority to anyone who comes in opposition towards you. Why? Because you're right. And when you're right, guess what? You're right. Okay? That's how that goes. Tell me about the moon. Tell me about the moon. Ooh, so see some success. There's this quick recovery that's coming in for my collective here, getting this transit message, okay? So whatever it is that you felt, you know, was blocking you, there's a sense of stability now coming in with this Knight of Wands, you know. Your energy is now changing, you know, and it's becoming more positive. Just through you actually making the choices necessary, okay, to release any sort of disappointment that you may have had in the past, so that you can have a beautiful future, okay? You want to release whatever didn't work out in the past so that you can move forward in the future and in the present, and know that what's meant for you will always be there for you. It will never miss you. Some of you guys are major leaders. So when you're a leader, you're going to be tested. It's not going to be easy. To be a leader is not easy. Okay? Don't be compromised by your thoughts or the thoughts of others or the energies outside of you. Okay? Don't allow these such things to compromise you and where you're going. Okay? Remember that. Because right now with this Taurus and Scorpio energy combining, it's truly the energy of stability and contentment, okay? So I want you to find some contentment in where you are in life today, okay? Truly, I love you like that, all right? And for some of you guys, you just need to take that moment to yourself. You need some isolation. You need some solitude, you know? You need it. Some of you guys need rest. Stop feel like you're missing out on something, because you're not. Because nothing that's for you can pass you by. All right? I love y'all so freaking much. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.